Yeah. Different time zones, same heartbeat. Different accents, same desire. This is love across borders, where truth meets love, and nobody's pretending.
Let's slow it down, let's talk it through. Intentions clear, what's real, what's true. No fairy tales, no empty claims. Love is effort, not just names. Ask the questions people skip. Commitment shows in follow through, not lips. If it's worth it, it survives the miles. Distance tests, but love decides. Let me be clear, don't waste my time. If you're playing games, stay offline. Love ain't vibes, love ain't cute. If it's toxic, I'm calling you. Passport love, but bring your sense. I need growth, not compliments. I speak it loud, I speak it plain. Heal your wounds before my name. Love should feel safe, love should feel kind, but I won't carry what's not mine. We can build, but both must stand. No excuse.
Hello and welcome back, guys. I hope everyone is doing fine and happy Valentine's Day. That was yesterday. I hope you had a great celebration with your loved ones. And if you did not, I really hope that next year or the coming days be more favorable to you and that you find the love that you so desire and deserve. So welcome back to another episode of A Letter from the Heart, coming to you from African Abroad Date. My name is Michelle D. I am your host today, and my co-hosts are going to be joining in a moment. We have an incredible show for you today, and I have a question for you. What do you do when love faces challenges? Do you stick around to resolve, or do you take the first exit? Think about it and let's talk about it. I see I have a lot of friends already in the comment section. Guys, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. And if you are new to this channel, please do not leave without subscribing, and also drop a comment so that we can see you and properly welcome you. All right, I see that Luke is here. Luke, how are you? Let me add Luke onto the screen. Luke, can you hear me?
I can hear you, man. Good evening, man.
Good evening. Hi, Comfort. I see Comfort is here. How are you doing, Luke? Did you have a good celebration?
I'm fine, man. I'm good, though. I didn't go anywhere for Val.
I don't like it.
You know,
I don't like it.
there's a lot of background noises where you are, Luke. I don't think you can maybe step aside a little bit. I'm not sure if you can do it, but it'll be great. But anyway, it's good to be back here. It's good to talk to you. And guys, in the comment section, I see Mercy, I see Juliet, I see Netizen Global. Who else is here? Guys, welcome. Tell me in the comment section, how was your Valentine's? Was it great? And the beauty about Valentine's is that it doesn't have to be between like romantic partners. It can be between like mom and child, or brother and sister. It's just a time to just stop and appreciate that person that the universe, God, has blessed you with. That's what it's about, love, right? The Bible said that God has so loved us that he sent his only begotten son, so that as we believe in him, we don't perish, but we have everlasting life. And the one thing that he requires of us is that we love one another. And this is what Valentine's come down to: loving, receiving the love that you deserve and giving it right back to the people in your life that you've been blessed with. This is what it's about, guys. So I hope you had a great celebration. It doesn't have to be with a romantic partner, with anyone God has placed in your life. So thank you once more to be here. I don't know if anyone else is here. I don't know if CB is here, but I see that she's not here yet.
Oh, CB is not here now. CB is not here.
Okay. So, guys, we have, like I said, our letter today talk about this person experiencing challenges, and also it comes down to money. What are your thoughts around money? Do you believe that we talked about this here several times, but do you believe that money, when it comes to money, roles on genders play a big role, right? Like who does what? Like, is the woman expected to be the receiving end? Is the man always expected to provide? How early in the relationship should that responsibility be taken upon by the man? Because we all know that traditionally men are supposed to provide in a relationship, but how soon should he start doing that? Is it like at the start of the relationship, like at day one? Should he like just step into that role and start providing? Or is it after like everything has moved to the next level that he should be prepared to do it? So our lady today is asking that question. She's a little bit uncomfortable by the way that her man has been handling this finances thing, right? Finance thing. So we're going to talk about that. But before we do, I want us to review what happened under the spotlight. And we call this section Love Under the Spotlight. So I don't know, CB is still not here. She was gonna talk to us about this.
In me with your makeup.
So look, did you hear anything about this too? I heard that their marriage is maybe coming to an end. To be honest, I don't have like all the details, but I'm like, my goodness, this couple looks so perfect. It's only like 3 years ago they got married. It was in 2022. Now, allegedly, Frederick has kicked Peggy out of their house, and there's a lot of things that are being said on social media. And our our celeb person is not here yet, so I don't know. Look, maybe you can help me with this. Have you heard anything regarding this too?
Sincerely speaking, I said this thing one time on this show that I don't really listen to this kind of stuff, this celebrity love stuff, because most of the time it's just, to me, it's just for the show off.
Okay.
That's what I believe. Yes, most of these celebrities, marriage and relationship, to me, it's just for the show off. That's why I don't really believe in them much. It's only those that they don't show themselves out like that. Those are the ones that stand the test of time. But the ones that show off, that are loud, I believe that they won't last. They won't last. So that's why I don't really put my ears and my eyes on their stuff always. But when they got married, they had a show on Uncle Ben's channel and Uncle Ben's channel, and I know some people were saying that this marriage won't last, stuff like this won't last, and
oh, really?
it has come to this. Yes. Some people were on the comment and they were saying, they're happy for them, but this thing won't last. This thing won't last. And
wow, it's incredible how
has
people
come.
can predict these things.
It has come to this, so that's why I don't really put my eye on this stuff. But I believe CB is here right now. CB can help us with this stuff. CB is the love president, is the love chairman. CB like love very much. So I I believe she can digest this thing for us very well. Thank you,
Okay.
Ma.
Oh yeah, thank you so much. Okay, CB, I see that you're here. Happy Sunday. I hope you had a great Valentine's celebration. Welcome.
Hey, good evening, ma. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday to you, our
Happy
lovely
Valentine to
girl.
you too.
Thank you so
Hi,
much.
Luke.
Thank
Good evening, bro. Luke,
Good
where are
evening, good
my
evening.
roses? Where are my roses? I thought you were going to send me a surprise package like Happy Valentine's CB. Look, seriously. Where are my
I'm a
roses?
pastor.
Look,
I'm a pastor.
Yeah,
I'm a
okay.
pastor.
oh,
So if you're a pastor, you will not be romantic. That's what you're saying. Okay.
The only way I can be romantic is taking you to watch soccer.
Hmm.
look, I'm not okay
No,
with this.
thank you.
Look, I'm not okay
No,
with
thank
this.
you. I'll pass. I'll pass big time. Good evening, everybody. Happy Valentine. Please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Happy Valentine, lovers. Hi, ma'am.
Hi,
How are
CB.
you
So
doing today?
I'm good. I'm wonderful. I'm glad to be here, and I'm always looking forward to it. So, but tell us, CB, without any further ado, what is going on with Freddie and Peggy? What's the matter? Did you also like kind of feel that this thing wasn't gonna last? It's just in 2022 that they were tying the knot, but today already they are like separated. That was what, 3 years? That's not too long. So what happened?
I think that was 2021, if I'm not mistaken. Yes.
It was
Can you hear me,
2021.
ma'am?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's 4 years.
You know, yes, Peggy and Frederick, they are both actors. Let me use that general term. They're both actors in Nollywood, and they've been in Nollywood for a very long time. But right now, as we can see, they are stars. But the thing is, while they were in Nollywood, there was this speculations going around about Frederick. They hello, hello, can you hear me? Hello, whoa, hello,
Hello, hello, can you hear me?
hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you, CB. I can hear you. Can you
Hello.
hear me? I can
Yes,
hear
I
you,
can
CB.
hear
Can
you
you?
now. Can you hear me? Guys, in the comment section, please, if you can hear me, let me know. Can you guys hear me, please?
I think they can hear you. They can hear you. They're saying yes. They can hear you.
Okay, I don't know. I think this is YouTube because my network is fine, just fine. Anyway, so let me start from the beginning. We all know Peggy and Fred to be actors in Nollywood, big time stars. So they dated for 7 years. They got engaged. But during that time they were dating, there was no PDA on social media. There were no videos to actually, nothing really to, there's nothing we could really pick and say, okay, these people are dating. But they were dating, and then they got engaged. They got married in the year 2021. During that marriage, honestly, there was this. Yeah. Can you hear me? I don't know. Can you hear me? Hello? Anybody?
Since your volume is going up and down.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but it's very low, very low.
I'm actually. Hello. What about now?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you now.
Okay, let me speak with this volume. So like I said, Frederick and Peggy are actors, and we all know that. And we also had that beautiful wedding in 2021. Also, there were some mixed reactions from Nigerians, like oh, congratulations, I hope this lasts. Congratulations, Frederick is proud. Allegedly, oh please. These were comments that were all coming from Nigerians, mixed feelings. Some people were like, can these two actually live together? But the thing there is, I don't get how you date someone for that long, but you cannot stay married for more than 2 to 3 years or even 5 years. Can you guys hear me? Hello? Oh, what is going
Can
on
hear
with
you.
my
Can hear
network
you.
now? Okay, fine. So did you hear what I said initially?
That
Did
people
you
were
hear what I said?
that people were commenting that if the marriage will last.
Yes, yes. Some there was mixed feelings online with different Nigerians. Just I don't know if I should call it prophecy or foresight. Anyway, the thing there is um the rumor now is that they are divorced, and there's this saying that Peggy has not been living with Fred for some time, like over 6 months, that she moved out or something. But amidst all this rumor, the truth is they've not come to social media to say anything. While they got married, you know Frederick
That
now, he's
Freddie has
always this
ended his
lover boy in movies. He was still very much active with the kissing and romantic scenes. And then people were saying, oh, you're married, you're not supposed to be taking roles like this, or you try interpreting these roles without getting intimate with your colleagues and all that stuff. But he came out and told them to mind their business, that he's doing his job and he's never going to stop getting romantically involved. Now, coming to the divorce, Peggy made a cryptic post on Instagram saying that what happens if you find out your husband has a side chick who is married with kids? What would you do if you find out? And also note, she attended your wedding. Some people were like, what is going on with Peggy? Some even said, oh, is this a movie? So that therapist that you're seeing on the screen right now came online and she was alleging that Peggy is accusing Frederick of being a cheat, which is not true. She was actually defending Frederick that, oh no, Frederick is not a cheat. That the reason why they are getting a divorce is because Peggy is so Western and she has refused to submit to Frederick. And that Frederick also confided in her that Peggy is disrespectful. Did you guys get that part? I kind of feel like the network is awful today. Look, please help me. Can you hear me?
Disrespectful. Is Peggy disrespectful?
Yes,
I'm just hearing this
yes, that's
comment.
what. Yes, that's what the therapist said. She said, and I quote, that the reason why Frederick decided to walk away from the marriage is because Peggy is too Western and disrespectful. While on the other hand, from Peggy's side, she's saying that it's still very much alleged because she didn't come out right to say, oh, this is what he did. It was all that cryptic post on Instagram that people could deduct that, okay, this is what is going on. Because there have been rumors and also speculations that he's a cheat and that he has been cheating even while they got married newly, that he was still cheating. So That's basically it. So on the part of Peggy is infidelity, but on the part of Fred is disrespect. This one is saying, "Oh, you disrespected me," or "You are disrespectful. You are not submissive enough. So I can't do this anymore. I'm a traditional man." While the other one is saying, "Oh, you're cheating. You just got married. You're cheating." So that's basically the whole story. Infidelity and then refusal to be submissive. Peggy is too Western. And if you look at it, we all know that Peggy is a businesswoman. Apart from being an actress and a producer, Peggy has a clothing line. She's a businesswoman. She does other things. She has other streams of income. So that's basically what is going on with them. And it's so sad because when you look at them, they're cute together. A lot of us were already saying, "Oh, I cannot wait to see the adorable babies." You know how Nigerians can be now. When they start shipping, there's this imagination. They'll be like, "Oh, I cannot wait to see the beautiful babies that they will make," and stuff like that. So it's so sad, honestly. And a lot of people were saying that they are not shocked. That if you look at Peggy and Frederick's marriage, a lot of Nigerians are not shocked. It's more like they were anticipating the divorce, like this is going to happen, which is sad. Really, really, really sad. And then I cringed when during the traditional marriage, when she said, "Oh, ladies, be patient. When a man wants to marry you, you have to be patient." She was dishing out so much advice on a traditional wedding day. I don't think as a bride you should be doing that. Please don't do that. Just enjoy your day. You want to say something like a general statement that when you find love, don't let it go. That should be enough. Because these people, this MC and this MC, they have a way of making you say things you do not want to say or things that you should not say in public. When they ask you questions like that, you have to apply wisdom. Don't get in your emotions. Enjoy the moment. Thank you, ma. Can you hear me, ma?
Yes, yes, CB. Thank you so much. Yeah, I heard a little bit of this intervention from the therapist, and my first reaction was I kind of cringed too. I was like, I hope she received permission from Frederick to come online and say these things, because I was like, you have no right to come and start talking on behalf of a couple. Marriage is between two people. I don't care if you're a therapist or if you're whatever. What gives you the right? Like, I mean, I don't even think she's a therapist, because as a therapist, you stand by medical what privacy. You cannot disclose what your patient is telling you. You cannot do it. It's against the practice of medicine or counseling or anything. You cannot talk about it.
Exactly.
You cannot talk about it online like this. I was
She
like,
should
you
be
come on.
dealt with.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can do that. And I was kind of like, I was a little bit aggravated, because I'm like, a fellow woman coming online and saying stuff like, they had a discussion and a disagreement one time, and she walked away from him. And he's a very traditional man. He likes to be respected. He likes to be in charge, and he couldn't take it. And I was like, seriously, is that really the reason you're going to provide for their
Yes,
separation?
Coach Michelle.
Yes.
Yeah, Coach Michelle, it's not better to walk out on your man than to get violent or get physical.
Of course. Of course.
Because
I mean,
at that
if
point in time, emotions are all over
that.
the place.
Yeah, of course.
Who hasn't? I have. We all have. So that's not disrespect per se. It's more like, okay, I don't want things to get bad. Let the tempers, calm down. Let me just walk away. It's not better to walk away. That therapist she should lose her license.
Yeah, I was like, girl, are you serious right now? She walked away from him during the disagreement, and he had told her that he doesn't like that. He's very traditional. I was like, from what she is saying, I don't see that as a reason for a divorce. I've been with my husband almost 15 years, guys, and I promise you that we have seen worse than that. And I'm like, seriously, is that why? Is that what you're gonna bring here to justify why that marriage broke? It doesn't stand. And then it just reminded me, in French, we have a way to say that quand tu veux noyer ton chien, tu l'accuses de rage. Meaning that when you want to get rid of your dog, you accuse it of rage. Right? It's so easy to be like, she worked away from me. I was talking, she didn't listen. I'm like, no. I understand that sometimes some people will separate because of incompatibility. That happens. Like, you just go apart from the other person. You get up one morning, you realize that you guys are like strangers to each other. Maybe one person have been like wanting to go in a certain direction, the other person wants to go in a opposite direction, and there's a lot of strain in a marriage, and you just realize that it's exhausting at the end of the day to try to reconcile these differences and make it work. And understand that because of this, you can choose that, hey, it's better to stop here, but you shouldn't come and try to sabotage the other person, try to put them down, try to turn their image. You have to be mature enough to be like, hey, we grew apart. You have to be mature enough to come and say, we grew apart, without throwing stones. Really disrespectful. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? And usually when a woman is quote unquote disrespectful, usually it's because she's trying to talk. She's trying to pass a message across, and you're not hearing her. You're not listening. Like sometimes it's a cry of distress. Guys in the comment section, do you agree with me? Oftentimes when a man will start saying that my wife is disrespectful, take a closer look. You're going to see that this woman is crying out. Maybe she tried to handle the situation with silence. It didn't work. Maybe she did some silence treatment. It didn't work. Maybe she tried like pillow talk. Baby, look, this thing I'm not comfortable with. Please, this thing you're doing, please, can we? And the man is just like doing the man thing. And then she snapped out of it and she started being disrespectful. Oftentimes, this is a woman that is not being understood. This is something that I've come to learn. So I take it with, I'm very reluctant to agree with that statement that a man is working away from his woman because she's disrespectful. I'm going to give you a true example, true life story. This couple, they're very close to me. I have brought their story here on this channel. We spoke about them. She told me, this is like last week, we were talking, and she said, because my husband has decided to have 2 kids, he had the first kid and then the second kid. Because he has decided to have 2 kids with the other woman, and I know that our resources are being split between this house and that house. So I decided that, how come I am the only one doing his laundry, ironing his clothes? How come I'm the only one doing that work? And the other woman is just enjoying the benefits. She get her rent paid. She gets like her money for food stuff. Her kids are taken care of. I'm the one doing his laundry. I'm the one ironing his clothes. I'm the one doing this. No. I decided this past week that I'm going to wash his clothes. I'm not going to iron because he likes to be neat, but I'm not going to do it. I'm fed up. I'm not doing it anymore. He can take it to the other lady to do it. And guess what? The man got up that morning and was like, oh, so you decided that you are not going to care for my clothes anymore, right? No money for food stuff today. You understand? What do you think that man going to tell people out there? My wife is disrespectful. She used to take very good care of my clothes. I don't know what is happening to her. I don't know what. Isn't that the version that is going to bring out, CB?
Yes, ma. And then the society will be so quick to judge her and say, oh, so you're now a modern woman, you're not submissive. But they don't know the backstory, which is you're not treating me well. You're not treating me with, you're not showing me love. You're showing another woman love. Why I get to do all the heavy lifting? You know, because if I were her, I would do same.
Okay, your voice is dropping again. Of course, this man is never going to go tell people that my wife is angry because Now I'm living between two houses. Now I'm splitting our resources with my mistress and the kids that I have over there. It's not going to tell you guys that. Guess what? It's going to tell you guys, look, my wife is disrespecting me. Look at the shirt I wore today. It wasn't ironed. Look, my wife, this is what it's going to bring out. It's not going to say, it's not any woman. I don't believe in women not being disrespected. Not being just I don't believe in women being disrespectful. I do not believe in that. Every woman is craving to be loved. I can tell you 1,000%. Take a look. Don't be quick to judge. Every time you hear that a woman in her marriage is being disrespectful, take a closer look. You're going to see a woman that is lacking of that is suffering from a chronic lack of love. Any woman in a marriage, any married woman that is quote unquote disrespectful is chronically suffering from lack of love from that man. She's starving. That's the only way. Most of them cannot just leave that marriage. I have another woman calling me this past 2 days. She was like, help me find a job. She's like, my sis, I'm struggling. This is here. This is the United States. It's not Africa. She's like, I'm struggling. I had to take a look at her resume. I had to rewrite her resume. Why? The husband was a chronic cheat. A chronic cheat. She forgave. Like, it went out. It even had a baby outside. She forgave this man. She's kept him. She tried. This girl has been trying. I promise you that she's been trying for that marriage. So lately she decided that I'm tired. I'm not going to do this anymore. The good thing about the marriage was that he was the provider. He was the kind of man that he wouldn't even tell her to go work. He would just provide for her. He would just provide for the kid. But he would not keep it in his pants. So she finally was fed up and she was like, I can't do this anymore. She called me. She said, do you know that he took the car away, the car that I was driving? They're not living in the same house anymore. I think he left. I'm like, what? What are you going to use to drop the kids in school, to school? She's like, well, they take the bus. I'm like, no, it's not enough. The kids need to go to the store. They need to go to the doctor. They need to go. So the guy took the car. Now she is struggling. And she's like, please help me find a job. And we're doing that. We're working on that right now. Now, what do you think this man going to tell people out there? I couldn't take it anymore. That woman was disrespectful. Any woman that is deemed disrespectful is struggling from lack of love. She's a woman struggling. She's starving. She just doesn't know how to say it. Like this one of the reasons she stayed too long with him was because she couldn't afford the cost of living. You all know in the US, you don't work, you're going to find yourself in the street. She couldn't afford the cost of living. She couldn't afford all of that. And because of that, she ended up staying with him too long until the point where she couldn't. I'm so proud of her. I was like, girl, the day she contacted me, it was like almost midnight. I was going to work the next day. I was like, I don't care. Send me your resume. I'm going to rewrite it. You're going to find that job. Even now, after this call, I will get on the phone with her. We're going to find that job because I'm so proud of her doing these things. But guess what? That man will tell you that she's disrespectful. I don't believe in that. Every woman wants to be loved. If you love her, she will respect you. I mean, you will be the king. I don't even know how to put this. You will be that king that you never dreamed of becoming. Just love your woman. If you're a man here, you're listening to me, just love that woman. Just love her. You feel like things are not right, keep loving on her, and you will be excited to come home every day. All right, guys. I don't know if anyone else want to say something. Look, do you want to take some comment? I saw that there was someone new in the comment section. Was that Ray? I don't know if you're still here. Ray, welcome to this channel, and I hope that you have subscribed. Look, let's take some comments, please.
Okay, ma, I'm coming.
Okay.
Let me go back and start from the top. Okay, this is a comment from Mercy Kendra. She's saying that for the fact that it dated for a long time, didn't they knew that they aren't compatible before getting married? Didn't they knew that they aren't compatible before getting married? That was a comment from Mercy Kendra. And we have one from coming. We have a comment from Shinko. Shinko said, Wahala not the finish. What kind of respect is this man talking about? 8 years of courtship, and you still did not notice this all this while? 8 years of courtship, and Frederick didn't notice this disrespect, as he said, in his wife all this while. This is a comment from Kendra too. She's saying that it means they were both pretending all along when they were in dating, and immediately they got married, they brought out their rich self and could not tolerate each other attitude. Maybe, they were pretending during their courtship, and when they really got married, they now saw what they were like. And this a comment from Sanusi. She said, so it's now that he knew she is disrespectful after how many years? So he just knew that she's disrespectful after how many years? Like, seriously, I want to agree with what you said, Coach Michelle, that if a man loves his wife very well, I don't see an avenue the wife will disrespect him. I think that's a bone of contention. If a man really loves his wife, I don't really see the avenue or the place that disrespect will creep into the marriage. It's lack of love. Lack of love brings disrespect. Lack of love brings disrespect. And this is a comment from Shinko. She said that now two proud people will not get the fear of God. Both of them are proud. That's what Shinko is saying. And they don't have the fear of God. That's why their marriage is shaking. And Shinko also said that working out in the middle of an argument can help prevent things from escalating. It really takes the spirit of God for one to work out an argument. Especially a proud man. Especially a proud man. It's not easy for a man to work out an argument. It's not really easy. Even to say sorry, it's not really easy for some men to say sorry
Especially
to their
our
wife.
African men. Yes. That story is hard. No, guys, I'm not being biased over here. I'm married to one, guys. This man oftentimes will rather go and buy me something very expensive than saying sorry. This you just have to know
Wow.
that our African men is that sorry sometimes. Yes.
And there's a comment from Shinko. She said, ordinary working out on him shouldn't make him ask her leave his house. There's more to it, Jare. There's more to it. And that's this one from Shinko. Shinko too is saying, Anambra men, no matter how handsome, educated, and exposed they may be, when it comes to marriage, they behave so primitive. Anambra is a state in Nigeria. It's an eastern state in Nigeria, Igbo, precisely. It's close to Delta. So Shinko is saying that most men from that place, they are, even though they are handsome, educated, and exposed, when it comes to marriage, they behave so primitive. They behave so traditional, down traditional, something like that. That's what Shinko is trying to say. And CB said it's true. So I'll leave that for now, Coach Michelle.
Okay, thank you. I mean, guys, this is true. I mean, like we have to. The Bible tells us that a man needs to love his wife to the extent of being able to give his life for her, just like Christ has done with us. So you as a man, you should then ask yourself, am I loving my wife to that extent? And sometimes when you do stuff, ask yourself, am I loving my wife right now by doing what I'm doing? I'm not like, I am a big advocate of women, but I'm also a big advocate of the home in general. And I believe that we have to do everything that we can to preserve the harmony within the home, because society, the nuclear society starts with the home. If in a state homes are broken, it's just a matter of time before it extends onto everything. A man, for instance, who doesn't have peace at home, what kind of productivity do you think is going to bring to society? Or when he goes to work, do you think this man going to be productive? It's not, because it all starts at home. So coming back to women, I don't believe that there's any woman out here who is married and wants to be and doesn't want to be married the next day. Most women marry to stay. They want forever, happily ever after. So I don't think there's any woman that would do things to break her marriage. But I also know that our African men are so used to enduring the marriage because of what they have seen growing up. Now, CB, I know you would disagree with this because you came from a loving home, but a lot of African men grew up in a society where the woman had to endure that marriage. She had to like bend backward just to maintain peace in her home. That is why the man could go out and have kids and she's still there. Like she's the backbone of that family and she carry it all. So a boy who grows up in that atmosphere, daddy can come and yell at mom, daddy can come and insult mom, and she keeps quiet because society expects her to keep quiet. And now you grow up in such an environment and then you go on to marry and you expect your wife to put up with the same. And then you get so frustrated when she doesn't. And you call it disrespect because you feel like she should be able to endure the same way that your mom did. But you fail to identify that she lives in a different era. This is an educated woman. This is a business woman. This is a woman that I would say has seen the light. And it's difficult to go back and live in a primitive way when you have seen and experienced such a light. So I feel like men could do a little bit better. And men are also understand that a natural hunter. They like to hunt. When a man wants you, he will go above and beyond just to have you. And the moment that he has you, is just like you have obtained your prey, right? The moment he gets you, the moment he marry you, he gets so comfortable and he feels like, okay, this chapter is closed. He doesn't understand that for you, it's just a new chapter opening. But for most men that have not understood this thing, the moment you get married to that woman, it's like he has closed that chapter. Now I can go out there and conquer what is out there. And she is left to suffer. If she doesn't say anything, if she wants to conform to what our society in the past has modeled to us, she will just bear in her. That's why you see these couples coming on social media, smiling, loving, holding hands, but she's dying in silence. She's dying on the inside. I think men can do better, guys. I think men can do better. We can do better. We women, I was talking to my one of my ladies. I was counseling her, and she said that she'd been married. She's been with this man for like over 10 years and they are not legally married. And this man has cheated on her so many times. And she was like, well, he wants us to go and make this thing legal. He wants us to get married, legally. And she was excited about that. And then I asked her, are you willing to replicate what you have experienced so far with this man for the next 5-10 years? I said to her, stop a moment, reflect on what your life has been like so far with this man. Are you willing to do that for another 10 years? And even more, better still, whatever suffering that you have experienced this past 5-10 years, are you willing to multiply that by 10 and then endure? And she was like, what? I'm like, yes. Because the fact that this man has not respected you, you guys are just living together. You have a couple of kids. You're not legally married, but he has made life miserable for you. And now he's asking to go and make this legal. And you are saying yes to it. Now, look, when he goes see the other woman, he kind of hide. You have to find it out by yourself because he hides it. He tried to hide it because he doesn't want you to know. I said the moment that you sign that thing with him, he's gonna get up and tell you that, hey, I'm gonna go see the other woman. What are you gonna do? Because most men, if during courtship, if during your engagement period, he doesn't respect you, do not think that the moment that you legalize thing, the respect gonna just show from nowhere. No, the disrespect will amplify time 10 at least. So before you get into that, ask yourself, am I willing to put up with that? Am I willing to suffer more than what I've suffered already? It's just in some men like that. Because now he knows you're not legally married, you can just leave. Now, the moment that you guys bind that thing, you guys sign in the court, before the court of law, he will know that it will be a little bit harder for you. You didn't leave already when you were not legally married to him, despite everything that he has put you through. Now he will know that now that we are legally married, it will be even harder for her to leave, and he's going to do worse. Are you ready for that? I'm not telling you not to marry him. I'm just giving you just stating things as they are, because you have to know what you're walking into, what you're engaging into. All right, guys. I don't know if anyone wants to say anything else about Peggy and Freddie. If not, we're going to transition into the letter. CB, are we ready to get into the letter?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's do that. I think CB is still she's still having
Yes,
trouble.
ma.
I think you're still having trouble with your
Yeah,
microphone.
I don't know. Yeah, my village people are after my show today. I don't know why. I don't know.
It's
Anyway,
well.
ma, I wanted to quickly say something. No matter how many butterflies you feel, either I'm talking to both genders now. I'm not making a gender thing. You're a man or you're a woman. No matter how much butterflies you see, please, when you see red flags, do not ignore them. Honestly, do not ignore them. Don't say I've been here for 2 years. Like, because one character can pop up in 2 years. It's a relationship. That's the best time to back out. But if it's in marriage, just maybe counseling can fix it. Can't just walk out of it. But if it's in a relationship, don't assume that it's not going to pop up in marriage, because like Coach Michelle said, and it's true, because
Oh my gosh, CB's village people, y'all should leave it alone. CB, we can't hear you. All right, guys, CB, we're gonna transition into the letter, and then afterwards you can finish your thought. Let's get to it.
Let's slow it down, let's talk it through. Intentions clear, what's real, what's true. No fairy tales, no empty claims. Love is effort, not just names. Ask the questions people skip. Commitment shows in follow through, not lips. If it's worth it, it survives the miles. Distance tests, but love decides.
All right, guys, this is our letter. Miss Alice is I said Miss Alice. Miss Elise is not here today, so I'm gonna read it for you, and you can also read it on the screen. Let's read together, and we'll get into it. I am 30. She wrote, I am 33 years old, and I am in a relationship with a 40-year-old man. He recently proposed to me. He is a good man, very religious, and he supports me emotionally and mentally whenever I need him. The problem that brought me here today is that he is extremely stingy. Anytime I ask him for money, it always turns into an argument before he finally gives it to me. What hurts me even more is how he behaves when members of my family come to visit me. When they are about to leave, he never gives them even a small amount of money, not even enough for a drink of water on the way. It makes me feel very uncomfortable and embarrassed. We don't live together, but whenever he is not at work, he is almost always at my place. Last year, I lost my uncle. My partner accompanied me to the bus station, but he didn't give me even 5 francs to contribute to the funeral or help with my transportation. Yesterday, I lost my father. Right now, I am on the bus on my way to his funeral. Once again, my partner only offered emotional support. He didn't give me a cent. I don't know if I'm overreacting, but I feel deeply hurt. I don't know. I know things are going to become tense when I return. He wants us to get married soon, but this behavior worries me a lot. It's not it's not that he doesn't have the money. He is financially stable, and I am not the type of woman who asks for money unless I am truly in desperate situation. Please, is this normal? All right, guys, that is our letter. She is asking if it's normal. We all know that men are supposed to provide, but they are not married yet, right? How soon should a man feel obligated to provide in a relationship? Okay, I see that CB is not in the studio. So this woman is asking for your help. My friends in the comment section, she's asking for help. She said that they are engaged and they're going to be married soon. But this man is, she called it stingy. He doesn't give her any money. And she's not the type of woman to ask for money unless she desperately needs it. And she's asking if she is overreacting by nurturing these feelings that this man could have maybe done a little bit better. Like these things are happening in her family. She lost her uncle, she lost her dad, and he wouldn't contribute. We know that in Africa, when we lose a loved one, it takes a lot of money for, I mean, even in America, it takes a lot of money to like put everything together till burial. It takes a lot of money. And that time is when you need your friends, your family, your acquaintances to show you support, not just emotionally, not just mentally, but also financially. So this woman has been seeing this man for a couple of years now. He is really into her because she said that every time he's off, he's at her place. It's almost as if they live together already. So she's not concerned this time about him maybe seeing other women. But her big concern is that, and she even said that he's good to her. He's a good man. He's a believer. He has the fear of God in him. And he's always there to support her whenever she needs him. But the only thing is that he wouldn't invest his money. He wouldn't like support her financially. And she's asking, is this normal or am I the one overreacting? So look, you are a man. You are here. You are a man. And as a man, do you feel like this woman is overreacting or she has a point?
Can you hear me?
Yes. There's a lot of background noises.
Oh, sorry. I just on my chair now. So.
No, it looks like your mic has a lot of it looks like your mic has a lot of like background noises. It's not people, it's just your mic. What mic are you using?
Yes. I think it's my gen, not. I on my gen just now, so it's noise.
Okay.
But can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. And it's a very deep story. It's very. I think assuming Miss Elise was here, it gets very, very emotional.
We can't hear you anymore. You're breaking.
Because I'm opera among us. But I'm good. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, but you're breaking
Can
though.
you hear me?
Yes.
Wow, wow, wow. I said before I make any comment, you need to draw a line here. You see, I don't think it's mandatory or it's compulsory for a man to provide during the dating stage for his woman. That's the point I want to make. Though it's important, it's necessary that a man supports the woman when they are dating. I don't think it's it's compulsory that a man must give you money when you are dating. You are not married yet. Both of you are just dating. So I don't think it's compulsory that he must give you. So if as a lady you have that mindset that my man must give me money when we are dating, to me, in my own idea, I see it as very wrong. That's me. And secondly, this story, uh, to me, the man is stingy. The man is stingy.
Okay.
If what if what the lady has said in this story is true, then the man is stingy. I think even if you don't give your your fiancé or your girlfriend's people, you don't help them, support them financially. I think our parents, you have to show that support to them when you have, because your fiancé or your wife to be knows that you have this money. You have to just help them when they ask you for help. If you don't have, your wife will know or your girlfriend will know that you don't have this money to help them. So she will know, she won't pressure you too much. But if she knows that you have and you are keeping it, it's a big turn up to me. It's a red flag. And that's the right word for me to use. At this particular time, the man is stingy. The man is stingy. But I don't know what happened in the background. I'm just reading this story to just bring out my points. So that's all for now, man.
Yeah, Mike. Yeah, thank you. So look, there was a lot of background noise. I don't know if. Hold on. Am I muted? Okay, good. I'm not. So there was a lot of background noises. I don't know if you're understood his point clearly. So first of all, you started by drawing a line saying that dating situation, the man shouldn't be expected to provide for his girlfriend. But meanwhile, you also said that the moment that the relationship is serious, this man should do a little bit of effort, especially when family members are involved. Like she said, when her family members come to visit and they are living, he doesn't even like give them a little bit something like, okay, just like, she said even money for water. He doesn't give them. But look, because of that, you said this man is stingy because you don't behave like that, right? So, my friend in the comment section, I see also that you guys are agreeing that this man is a stingy. It's not doing what he's supposed to do. It's not doing well by this woman. So I agree with that. I agree with that. But sometimes I get these letters and I go like, this is a conversation that you should be having with him, because it seems like this man has every other thing that you wish for in a man, apart from the fact that it wouldn't give you. And I have come to know this, guys. A man will treat you. You got to train your man on how he should treat you. Let that sink in. You got to train your man on how he should treat you. You said that you are the kind of woman that will not ask unless you are in desperate need. And I also know some married women. Look, you said that unless you're married or like seriously engaged, the man isn't expected to be the provider in a relationship. I know cases of married people where the man will still not give to the woman. And when this happened, I don't necessarily blame the man. And I wouldn't blame the woman too. But again, I just feel like this man is just doing what you have trained him to do. Not everyone is naturally generous. Not everyone is like that. right? So you as a woman, when you get into that relationship, you should, I don't know, maybe this is too much. I don't know how to put it, but I'm going to talk about me, right? I'm going to talk about me. Me as a woman, I expect my man to give me, not because I don't have, right? But just because when I do this, it's not out of desperation. So that's why I was kind of like, you mean you only need money when you're desperate? No. And when I say give, I'm not talking about buying me a car. No. I'm talking about like, buy me a nice card and write a nice word. Like, take me out to eat. Like, buy me like a little gift, like it doesn't have to be too much. But you all have to train this man in doing these things when you are dating. Why? Because men is naturally, God created men to be providers. This is their calling. This is in their DNA. So when a man is not providing in a relationship, this man, whether you like it or not, guys, look, I don't know how to put this into words. I have never seen a man being happy in a relationship that he doesn't provide for. There is this adrenaline thing in a man that makes him feel good about taking care of his woman. And this is why if you are dating a man who doesn't give you, who doesn't invest, who doesn't provide for you, two things. He probably really doesn't have. And even then, even when a man doesn't have, the little dollar that he has, he would take 10 cents out of that money to ensure that his woman is taken care of, to mark his territory, to ensure that, hey, this is my woman, and I'm doing the best here to take care of her. So even the argument of saying that he doesn't have, because if really you don't have anything, like zero, now you have no business being in a relationship. You should be focusing your energy in getting something for yourself first. Don't tell me that you barely can afford a meal and you are looking for to be in a relationship with another woman. This is misplaced priority. If a man doesn't have enough for himself, looking for a woman is the last thing that he should do. And this goes both ways too. Even as a woman, if you cannot afford the minimum, please don't be looking for a man to take care of you. I know that you could be lucky to find someone to do that, but then after a while, we see what is happening with women being stuck in marriage situations because they cannot afford to live on their own. So every person, male or female, if you cannot afford yourself as an individual, you have no business being in a relationship. And even if you find yourself in that relationship, 90% of your energy should be invested toward bettering yourself. So the second thing in a relationship when a man is not providing is that he is providing somewhere else. Guys, this is the law. This is nature. A man is supposed to provide. So if you are with a man who is financially stable and he doesn't do anything toward providing for you, it's just a matter of time before you realize that he is providing somewhere else. And you will be surprised. Hold on, look. And you will be surprised to know that he is more attached. And sometimes I've even seen cases where the woman is the one providing in the relationship. She's providing. She's the one who bought the house. She's the one who paid for all the bills. She's the one who do this. And she expects that because I'm doing all these things in this relationship, this man going to love me in return. And you see them going cray on social media because she's like, I can't believe with everything I'm doing for this man. He had he dared. He had the courage to go and find another woman. Why? Because that woman, where you provide like $5, $10, there he feels like the king. And every man wants to go where he feels like a king. So if you're with a man, you would do him a favor by training him in taking care of you. Babe, it's Friday. Can we go out to eat? I would really love for you to take me out, baby. It's been a stressful week. Can you take me out? Those little things, train him to do it. Oh, babe, look, I saw this thing online. It is so beautiful. And just do that if you know that this is your man, please. If you as a woman, you are playing game, don't do it. please, I am so not cheerful giver, cheerful receiver. No, I don't agree with that. If you know that you don't love this man, please don't take things from him. But if you know this is my man, I'm gonna build my life with this man, I'm gonna have my children with this man, please start training him in being a provider. Babe, it's Friday, please take me out. Babe, I saw this nice dress. Oh my gosh, you will love it. Would you please buy it for me? Baby, look, send that picture to him. Oh, babe, I needed money for, you see, my mom needed this thing and I only have like $10. Would you please add $5? Yes, you're training him to be a good dad to your children, to be a good husband to you tomorrow. You do that, girl. That's what you're supposed to do. Don't be like, I don't like to ask. What? You will get married to him and you will still be like, I don't like to. I know everybody is naturally generous, like I started by saying. But look, you were going to say something. Go for it.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. What I was going to say is that this story is about two people who are not married yet. Are not
Yeah,
married.
but
So
they're engaged.
I want us to see it. I want us to see it as a bachelor and a spinster, or two people who are not married. They are in dating stage. Now I want to ask this question. Sincerely speaking, is it really okay? Is it compulsory that a man must provide during dating stage? Because from this story, this lady is seeing it as a must. I didn't hear from the story where the man was giving his own family money. It was only her family member she was talking about. No man wants to marry a liability. If the man keeps giving them in this dating stage, you see, when they marry, what's going to happen? If the man stops giving them when they eventually get married, they will call him a wicked man. Though, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to support the man, what he's doing now, but I think a man shouldn't provide in the dating stage. Though, he can support when he has. If he does not have, it's not compulsory. You cannot kill him. It's his money. I think ladies have to know that first of all. They have to know that so that they won't just say all men are stingy like that. All men are stingy, stuff like that. That's my own 2 cents. Because that's the mindset of some women nowadays. They feel that the man must buy shoes for them, buy weave-on, buy wigs, buy bags for them, take them out because they are dating. I don't think it's right. I think he can give you when he has. You should not see it as a mandatory thing. You should not see it as his job to answer your call when you ask for help. Or you start telling them, my father doesn't have, my sibling is in school, please give them money, stuff like that. No. Most men see that as a red flag too, as a liability. That this woman, when she gets married, she will put all her family responsibility on me. So I'm coming from this angle too, that it's not important, it's not compulsory that men must provide when they are dating, when they are in a relationship. I'm coming from that angle, man. Thank you, man.
Okay, look, thank you. I understand what you are saying. And this is why, guys, I started this by saying that. Any person, man or woman, it doesn't matter, who is not able to afford their cost of living has no business looking for a relationship. Yeah, now relationship can find you. Like as a woman, for instance, maybe you don't have a job yet, and there's this man who really loves you and really wants to be with you, and you go like, okay, I'm at the right age. Why not? Don't stop yourself. Don't stop that blessing that God is bringing into your life just because you can afford a few things already. But even then, the moment you get in that relationship, you first mission should be becoming financially independent. Like I always say to women, if ask yourself, even if you're happily married and your husband is a traditional man and he provides for everything that you need, always ask yourself, if I get up one morning and this man is not here, why? Because men change. Not just when I say men, it's capital M, meaning men and women change, right? We are people of emotions. The person who loves you today could not love you anymore tomorrow, and things happen, right? It could go out there and something happen, tragedy to strike, and it doesn't come back to you or forever, and it's gone. What would you do? Would you be able to survive? So if the answer is no, you have no business relaxing. You have no business, none whatsoever. Even if you live in a mansion, you have no business relaxing. You should work, and it's a good thing that that man is providing while you're doing that. That gives you more space to be able to become everything that God created you to be. And you should go at it as if your life depends on it, in such a way that if one day that man is not there, you won't find yourself begging in order for you to live. So that's why I said anyone should be sure that they can take care of themselves. And same for men. If you really don't have, like Luke said, for instance, that what if I don't have? I'm not going to go steal just because I want to provide for my girlfriend. If as a man you don't have, you have no business being in a relationship. You should go work first. That's the first thing. God, before he created Eve, he first gave work to man. He put man in a garden, and man was to cultivate that garden. That's the first thing that God did. God didn't create Adam and the next day was like, oh, now he needs Eve. Okay, now what are you all going to eat? Let me make that garden. No, he created the garden and he said, cultivate, dominate. And now he was like, now the man is financially stable. Now the man can afford everything that he needs, but there's something lacking. Let me add a woman to it. And this should be the model that we should all follow. As a man, if you are not there yet, please leave that woman alone. Now, I'm talking about two people who are financially stable. This woman works. She has a job. She has her own place. We heard in the story, she said that every time this guy is off, he's at my place. She can afford her own place. She has a job. But she's like, am I crazy to expect him to show me a little bit of financial kindness? No, you're not. So I'm talking about two people who are working. I'm working. This man is working as a woman because I love you. Because I want you to be a good husband to me tomorrow. Because I want you to be a good father to our children tomorrow. I want to start training you. Maybe I will see that maybe you grew up not seeing your father taking care of your mom. Maybe you don't know, I don't know where you come from. I will also take a look at that, but I will start training you because I'm here I'm here long term. I'll start training you. When I say, for instance, hey babe, it's Friday, I would like for you to take me out. It doesn't mean that I cannot afford a plate of food. It simply means that I want my man to take care of me. I want my man to get into that emotion that, hey, I'm taking care of my woman. Because guess what? That will make him feel so good about himself. He just doesn't know that yet. So I'm actually doing you a favor. I see that. Oh my gosh, Miss Elise is here. Hi, Miss Elise.
Happy Sunday, fam. Sorry, meeting time has changed.
Miss Elise.
Yes,
Miss
ma'am.
Elise,
How you
no.
doing?
Apology not accepted. You were enjoying your Valentine. I just don't want to say anything.
Valentine
I tell people all the time that you are a lover girl, but they don't want to understand what I'm saying. They don't understand.
No, Valentine was over already.
Forget the
Yesterday,
bad birds, oh, Miss. Oh God, Miss Elise is a lover girl.
No,
Welcome,
Valentine
happy
Day. Oh, it was
Sunday.
yesterday. Thank you, dear. Happy Sunday.
I'm glad you're not missing today's session, no. I would have come to your
No.
DM and stop you.
I'm late, but these church people, they always create things. I don't know what's wrong with them. Dedication and all that. Sorry.
It's okay. It's good. It was for a good cause. So, Miss Elise, I sent the letter in the backstage. I don't know if you had the chance to read it.
I got from what you said. I got the explanation, ma'am.
Okay. So what are
Yes,
your
ma'am.
thoughts around this? This woman, she works, her fiance works, and but she's just a little bit uncomfortable with the fact that this man is, she thinks he is stingy. That's the word she used. Like he wouldn't give her money. Like she said, like as I write this, I'm going to my father's funeral, and this man did not give me anything. My uncle I lost last year, he did not give me any financial support, but he's a good man.
Eh?
He's a believer, and he's always there meant to support me mentally, emotionally. He's a respectable man, and he has a stable job. But is it okay that it doesn't like do these financial things, or am I just overreacting? So that's her question. That's what we're talking about. What would you tell her, Miss Elise? Did we lose Miss Elise? Miss Elise, you're muted. Okay, see.
Hello, Miss Elise.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
yes.
Yes, but it's not as if she think he's stingy. The guy is stingy. The guy is possessed with the spirit of stinginess. The man is not good for her. You cannot have a man that loves you and he does not give you money. Means he does not love you. The Bible says, "For God so loved the world that He gave." God gave His only Son. His only Son He gave. So any man that profound love to you and is not giving you, my sister, run. When you're running, don't stop. Continue running. He doesn't love you. How can a man love you? He cannot share the little he has with you. You lost your uncle. You cannot say, "Hi, babe, hold this one for transport," or "This is my own participation." He's not doing anything, but he's saying, "Love you." You too, you accept. I don't know. I don't know for her. The man does not love her. And if she married this man, she will suffer it because he will not change. He will not change. So for me, there's no love in it. Because when you love, you give. If you cannot give means you don't love. So for me, she should just leave the relationship because the man is not in love with her. The man is using her because she's usable. Imagine after work, he will go to her house and eat her free food. Enjoy her AC for free. Enjoy all the comfort she's providing to him. That man is a user and using maybe even using her own body too. So a man will be sleeping with you, cannot buy you pad. A man can sleep with you, cannot buy you underwear. A man is sleeping with you, cannot buy you perfume. You call it relationship. I beg, I don't dey do that kind of relationship. That is useless. That woman, that girl herself, I don't know who trained her. She has to come for classes so that will train her how to take money from men, and how to value yourself and how to date men that can give money, not men that will be using you. That man does not love her. I'm sorry, Coach Michelle. There's no love in that relationship. He's just using her because she's vulnerable and she's naive and she's childish. In fact, she's good for him because men love stupid women like that believe in love. They dream I will change him. They dream with time, maybe he's not just ready now. Maybe because I'm not his wife yet. These useless girls, they'll be giving reason why a man don't want to give them because they have no value in the man's life and the man has no intention of building anything with them. You hear some useless men saying, directors, if you don't marry again, don't invest in her, don't give her anything, but you're using her. You're kissing a girl. Do you know the mark? Do you know how much cost the mark listed? Do you know how much it costs? You want to be sleeping with a girl. Do you know how much her body lotion costs? So you cannot even say, baby, hold this one. She's even pretty. She's doing hair. Baby, hold this one. Add to your, go and do makeup. Just go and have fun. A good man cares. Any man that does not care, Coach Michelle, he does not love you. Because love humbles a man. Love
Mm.
makes a man flexible. Love makes a man, charitable. Love makes a man, he wants to share his life, everything with you, not just come and be depositing rubbish in your body and telling you, I'm in a state right now. I have some plans. I'm working on some projects. That thing you just asked me right now, you have to wait. English. Get out of here. Go and date your mother and your sisters. They tell you say dating na by mouth. Even God, He gave Adam a job where God even say if you don't work, don't eat.
Mm.
And love is in giving. Giving. What you love, you share. You cannot tell me that you love me, you cannot give me anything. You say me, I go believe you how. If me and you stay for relationship, say one day, I don't know, I know they do. So he does not take her out, he does not give her anything, and she's there. Woman, wake up, oh, wake up. Is she possessed? Because some of you need cleansing. Go back to the village. Let your grandma remove the curse that is following you. Because you've been sleeping with rubbish and carrying different spirits. Now you don't have any value. People are just using you like rag, like tissue paper, and you think it's normal. And I'm a modern woman. And I don't have to ask him. If he wants to give me, he will give me. My sister, if he does not give you, ask. And if you ask, he does not give you, drop him. Leave him alone. Let him live his stingy life alone. Let's see how he will date his money and marry his money and have children with his money and sleep with his money. At what level? If you don't have money, don't be in a relationship. Not by force. We don't want you. Love your family members, your village, your family group. You people are like 200. Love all of them. They love you. Is it not enough? Your uncle, your aunties, your cousin. This elastic family. They will love you. Leave people's daughter alone. Now she's alone. You go to her house, you eat free food. You can maybe say, baby, hold this one for grocery. The weekend was good though. Hold this one. No, eating free food. And you'll see he'll be ordering African food, very expensive food, where you will see many, many animals. You'll see turkey, everything inside. He'll be like, I want a lot of, I want my goosey, with all the, you put turkey, you put goat, you put cow, you put a crayfish. Where will she get the money to cook all that for you? And when you see that, you eat and finish and beg and beg like a pig and say,
Miss
baby, I love
Elise,
you.
thank you, Miss Elise.
And say, baby,
Simi,
I love you. Thank you.
Simi, let's hear from you. What are your thoughts? What would you tell this our sister?
Okay, so I'm going to start by saying, say no to struggle love. Don't be an understanding girlfriend. There's a reason why we say that thing. Don't be an understanding girlfriend, because if you I'm sorry. Once you become an understanding girlfriend, that makes automatically when he gets married to you, become an understanding wife, which means whatever it is that he's being stingy with in that relationship, you're saying, oh, he's preparing for our marriage, that's why he's not giving me money, until 10 times 20 times 100. Very soon he will tell you he's building the house, that's why he's not buying bag of rice or bag of beans in the house, that's why he's not buying provisions, groceries and all the rest. Oh, I can't pay the children's school fees, so if you have savings, just cover it up. You see, it's for the good of the family. I'm building a house, this project is mighty, blah 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 BS. So me, I've been there, done that. I will never again, and then nobody's going to pressure me or even preach to me. I used to be an understanding girlfriend. Yes, so I'm saying it, everybody hear it now. I used to be an understanding girlfriend. They pay. All those kind of men, they are very good with the word it is well. You say, babe, I want to make my hair, attachment is just 10,000. They'll be like, it is well, oh, it is well. And then
sorry for
the
that.
day you don't, wait, hold on. Okay. Go on now, Miss Elise. You interrupted me. Go
No,
on.
I wanted to say sorry. I felt it in my heart. I said sorry. You went through a lot. Sorry.
I went through a lot of my sister. You know that kind of boyfriend where you will tell him something is, for example, maybe 50K. He will be like, don't they have the one of 35K? Is this one not too expensive? I've been there. I know their character.
So at least he wanted to give her. Maybe it's all he had.
No, that's not it. That's not it, ma. This person is just stingy. Like, God forbid. I remember when I was trying to get something and my budget was 200 and something, so I think 250K. I told my mom was like, you can do better. So I said, I just smiled in my heart. But the boyfriend that I'm dating, since I'm an understanding girlfriend, that one was like, look for something within the range of 100K. When my mom is saying I can do better, my boyfriend is saying I should go down. So my mom even open eye pass him. And she did till today. She doesn't know that thing happened. She don't know, say me, do you know what it means to buy a gift for yourself and then you now tell somebody, see what my guy bought for me? I've been there, done that.
I'm not proud of it though.
Sorry,
I once
CB.
bought a liquid soap and I told my cousin, I said, it's my guy, because I wanted to hype him, I wanted to put him up there. I was like, my guy bought this, so say, and he bought this shoe too. Oh, that's nice, oh. But now my money, oh, I was foolish. So if you guys hear me rant inside, I don't want this, I'll not tolerate this. I've been there, done that. There's a reason why I say I will not tolerate, and if I say I will not tolerate anything, I don't like it when people try to talk me into doing what I don't want to do. So when people change is constant. When people change, there's a reason why people say the things they say. There's a reason why people act the way they act. Stingy men are a no-go. If he's the only man on earth, let me be. Because what am I doing with you if I cannot see any difference in my life? Like, you cannot do anything. And me, naturally, I'm a generous person. If you give me, I will find a way to give back. If you're my boyfriend and you're giving me like maybe 100K monthly, I will find a way to buy something of like 30K and just bring it to the house or just gift it. It must not be your birthday, it must not be anything special, but I will give back. You understand? So that you know that yes, I'm reciprocating your love. So love is giving. That's why God gave us Jesus Christ to die for us. You cannot say you love someone and you don't give them. Okay, let me tell you why the relationship crashed. I stopped giving the cookie and then the relationship crashed. I said, okay, now this cookie, now be they hold this relationship before. And that was it. So when I stopped giving the cookie, the relationship crashed. I go share this live on my WhatsApp so that he will watch them. That was how that relationship ended. So sometimes stop giving the stingy men the cookie. You will see that they have nothing to offer, first of all. The money is not coming in. And they're always proud. Like their ego is to the moon. Like that pride there. Oh God. Oh no.
See, a stingy man can be rich. Oh, let's not get it twisted. Oh,
yeah.
We're not talking about yeah. Do you know that? You know a generous man when, for example, you know his capability, you know the kind of job he's doing, but the kind of money he gives you, I mean, in his own little state, we tell you that, oh, this man is generous. You understand? There's kind of gifts that man will give you, like, baby, you really tried. I wasn't expecting this too much. You will know that in the future, when that man has, he's going to take care of you. Those are the kind of men that you should stick with. Not the ones that have, and then they are pricing, okay, I say I want to buy a phone of maybe 250K. They're not saying I should look for a phone of 100K. So I don't deserve that. And you have the money. You even have 1 million to get me a phone.
And that
but you say, is there no one?
You the value it has for you, like you know.
Yes.
I know love is not money, but oftentimes, like the Bible says, where your treasure is, your heart is. That tells you how much
there lies
value,
your heart. Yes.
how much value it has for you. When it say, hey, you need less than that. When it should be the other way around. When it should be the other way, like, hey, babe, I wish I could give you even more than this, more than I'm giving you now. You know, but unfortunately, it's not always like that. Before you and Miss Elise came back, yeah, go ahead.
Yes, I was going to say that. Yes, I was going to say that it was my eyes just, the scale fell off and I stopped giving the cookie. I was like, let me try this experiment. This cookie is no longer coming in, and that was it. I stopped giving the cookie. I stopped washing. I stopped cooking. I stopped cleaning. So if I'm on here saying I don't want to cook for a man, and if he's not going to drop the ring, let him get out. Please, I've been there. Don't come and advise me. You have to cook. I'm not cooking. I don't want to use the S word. I'm not cooking nothing. I'm not washing nothing. As an adult, you should be able to take care of yourself, sir. I need to know that when we are married, you can iron our kids' uniform. Why I wash their stockings or other school materials. I don't want a husband that watch me wash the uniform and still iron it because he doesn't know how to iron, or because he feels like I'm the mother, so I should do everything. So Ladies, a stingy man is not a man that is managing, or a broke man. A broke man can be generous. When sorry, a broke man can be generous. A rich man can be very stingy. So leave that thing. If you want to say if me, I have dated big men. Oh. Like, I have dated them. You see these ones, when do you know how I know that I shouldn't marry them? Is when they came with this vibe like they are doing me a favor. No, sir. I'm dropping my father's name for yours. Who are you doing a favor? You're not doing me a favor. Go back and read your Bible. The Bible says, he who finds a wife has found a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. Bro, you're not doing me a favor. I'm literally changing my life to suit yours. I'm leaving my family to be with you. And you think you're doing me a favor? No, think I'm again. So this is me. This is just the honest truth. So when I say I will not wash, I've been there. Oh. There was a time I made ogbono soup, I made stew, I made jollof spaghetti. Only for the friend to come back and say, me, I should not make eba today. Oh, it's semo I should turn, because they like my semo. I know how to turn semo very well. I never see person wey turn semo pass. Like, I go teach you how to turn semo. So because you like my semo, and semo takes time, it takes energy. If you're tired, don't attempt it, or there will be a lot of seed. My guy say no wan chop eba, say na semo he wan eat, because na ogbono, and that ogbono and semo, it goes pretty well. Like,
And you haven't even put a
to
ring
Nigeria, I'll
on it.
make it for you. Is yummy.
And he hadn't even put a ring on it. And it's
No, Coach Michelle, it was his friend that was insisting that I make semo.
okay.
Because my semo is smooth, that's no seed. Yes, and that my semo, if it stays the next day, you can still eat it, because I make it very well.
Okay.
I beg. So stay away from stingy men. Stay away from them. They are red banners, not even red flags. Thank you, ma.
Yeah, thank you. So before you and Miss Elise came back into the studio, like you were here and then you left, before Miss Elise came back, Luke mentioned something. He said that in a dating situation, the man shouldn't be expected to provide. I want you, Miss Elise, in about 1 or 2 minutes, and because we're gonna be wrapping up in a moment, but we'll give her some practical advices. That will be the next thing we do, or the last thing we do. Miss Elise, do you agree that in a dating situation, meaning that in the early stage of the relationship, the man shouldn't be expected to provide? Now, Miss Elise, before you answer, I want you also to kind of to be in a man's shoe. Let's assume that this is your brother. He just met this girl, right? Let's not be very partial over here when we debate on these things. Let's assume that your brother just met this girl. Would you advise him that he provides already in that relationship, in that new relationship?
Thank you so much for the question, Coach Michelle. The Bible says that God will not give you what you cannot carry. When a man meets a girl, he doesn't make her his girlfriend overnight. There's a moment of studies, right? When he study the girl, who she is, where she's from, the family she's from. If you know that as a man, you don't want to date a poor girl, you don't want to send a girl to school because her parents could not send her to school, and this is the girl you met, and you want a woman that has gone to school, you want a woman that has education, my brother, drop that girl alone. Leave her. Because there are men that don't want to train people's children. That's their right. She's not your wife. Don't train her, but don't date her. Because dating someone is bringing out the best from the person. And you as a man, if you are dating a girl, except you're using her, if you want to make her your wife, you want to better her life. You want her life to be better than when you met her. So by loving her, by sharing your life with her, by her becoming like the future mother of your children, you'll be forced. Nature will force you, love will force you to make her better, to invest in her. But if you don't want to do it, look for a woman that her parents are already sent to school, she has her job, she's living her life, she does not depend on you. Because it's a choice. She won't force you when you date her. It's not by force. But when you meet a girl that is doing nothing, she's just there, and you say it's love, you love her, You love her laziness because you are God. You want to transform her into a hardworking woman. You love her. She's illiterate. You want God to use you to send her to school because of love. My brother, when you're doing it, don't complain. Nobody sent you. But if you have your own standard that no, I want a woman, since my parents sent me to school, I'm looking for a woman that her parents also sent to school from a good family. I don't want to carry wahala. My brother, there are many girls like that. Just choose your choice and move on. But if you don't find that type, leave it alone. And for me, relationship is not responsibility, Coach Michelle. I believe that every woman should work with her hands because the person that feeds you, can kill you. The person that feeds you can make you die of hunger. The person that feeds you does not have respect for you. When a man provides everything for you, you don't have value. You don't have there's a way he will talk to you, even in marriage. A housewife and a working class wife, they're not the same. A housewife that can give her basketballs, a working class woman, before a man opens his mouth to talk to you, he will think. He will take his word and weigh it on the balance and say, no, and this one, this is my backbone, no, I beg go. He will think before he talks to you. So being responsible financially, even in a relationship, gives you value, gives you respect. He sees you as a partner. He sees you as somebody that he's building life with, not like a liability. So what we tell women work is because the respect you will get in earning your own money, even if it's not much. The fact that you go out and come in, the man has different view for you. He will not insult you. He will not insult your family. He will not go out and come whenever he wants to. But my sister, when you are just a bill, he will call you when he wants. He will talk to you whenever he wants. When you want to talk, he will say you don't work, you don't understand. He will come and he will come whenever he's available. So there's too much disrespect and disconsideration when you don't have your own. So for your own respect as a woman, work. Even if it's just like a skill, learn it. Do something. When you find a man, you don't have parents that are rich. Use that man to build yourself so that tomorrow you can eat from your own hard work. Because men, the Bible says, don't trust man. God himself created man. Adam deceived God, disappoint God. Every man, David disappoint God. Abraham disobeyed God. You see all these men in the Bible. No wonder he used a woman to bring Jesus Christ. Because all these men, very disobedient. Very few. Enoch was good, God took him. Elijah was good, God took him. Men are, that's what the Bible says, don't trust in man. Don't put your trust in man. Because man can love you today, tomorrow doesn't love you. What will you do? If you are with a man, tomorrow he leaves you, where will you go to? So, Coach Michelle, for me, relationship is not liability. Everybody choose their own liability by choice, but it should not be. Your boyfriend should not be the one to send you to school. Means your parents have failed. Before you have children, think this salary, can I send this student to school? You are creating these same men impregnating women up and down and creating prostitute and liability. After they be the same people to say, I don't want a woman that the parents not take care of. Is it not a man like you that created that seed and ran away? Is it not a man like you that impregnated that girl and ran away? So men are running away from what their own fellow men have done. So me, I think that men should carry the consequences of their brothers. No man should complain about no woman. You take her as she is and manage her. That's it for me. Because they are the ones creating problems in society. Yes, ma'am.
All right, Miss Elise, thank you. Look, do we have some comments to take that you want us to address?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, this is a comment from AJ. AJ is saying that I think a man should be generous to his partner, irrespective of her financial status, irrespective
That's
of
right.
if he's rich or poor. If he's rich or poor, I think he should be generous to his partner. And this is a comment also from Zainab. Let me feel love when I'm around you as my man, not only one phone or talk. Not only on phone or talk. As a comment from Zainab, that the man should not only be calling her always, that he wants to feel love, physical love from the man. And this is a comment also from Shinko. Shinko is saying that, my dear sister, love is sweet, but love without generosity becomes suffering. Not just money, but time, care, effort, and willingness to give. A stingy man will drain you emotionally. As a comment from Shinko, said a stingy man will drain you emotionally. And there's a comment from Zainab too. Zainab is saying that no matter the amount, at least give. So when you don't have at the moment, she will understand. When you have at the moment, she will understand. I'm trying to say praise the Lord just now.
Yeah, that's right. I'm trying to say amen.
Okay. And this one, CB. CB is saying that he's talking to Netizin Global. I think he's replying Netizin Global. I don't mind as long as he's kind and generous. I will respect and care for him. That's from CB to Netizin Global. I don't mind as long as he's kind and generous. I will love and respect him. And this one, Netizin Global. Does a woman want to marry a man that has not gone to school? Does a woman want to marry a man that has not gone to school? Haven't you heard of stories of men who sent a woman to school and later came back to say, "Is not my type. It's not my type." Those things happen actually. Those things are real too. They are real. They happen. And again, so many comments from here. This meant from Comfort. She's saying there's a difference between stingy men and broke men. I think we need to digest this one. A difference between stingy men and broke men. A stingy man and a broke man. That's from Comfort. A difference between stingy man and broke man. Please, if you can answer that question, what is the difference between a stingy man and a broke man? I'm kind of learning from me now.
I think even though not,
Yes, I know there's a difference.
I think we answered that already. Like we kind of spoke about it, maybe not explicitly, but we did. Because broke means that you don't have, right? And stingy, like in our letter, she said that he has a stable job, but he wouldn't give her anything. That's stingy, right, Stevie? Is that what you were gonna say?
Yes, ma'am. When you're stingy, no matter how much you have, you do not want to give. You don't want to part away with your money. Because someone who is just okay, like he doesn't have so much, still gives. There are people that they give. They're not even doing so well, but they can still afford to give. You know that when they eventually have so much, they will give. But you see those stingy ones, it's just like a man. He has like maybe, okay, let me not go too far. He has like 3 cars, but he's not giving his wife one. You know, there's a problem. He's saying she cannot drive anyone, that the 3 cars belong to him. So that's stinginess. That's an example of stinginess. Stingy men are not kind. They are not sensitive to your emotions, to your needs. They don't care. They're the kind of men that you will say, "Oh my gosh, I'm exhausted," and they'll be like, "What is this? Are you not a woman? Are you the first person to get pregnant? Are you the first person to work and take care of the family? What's your problem? Why?" These are insects. They're like that. All of them. You can put them under one umbrella. Thank you, ma'am.
All right, guys.
There's a comment from
Yeah.
this from Adej. Okay, I think she's a new person here, the new guest here. She's saying that overrating someone you haven't lived with. I think she was trying to type overrating. Overrating someone you haven't lived with is calling for disaster. Overrating someone you haven't lived with is calling for disaster. That's from Adejoke, the new guest here.
Welcome, Adejoke. Thank you for being here today, and I hope that you have subscribed, and I hope to see you back. Thank you for being here.
This from AJ. This from AJ. I don't know who was replying to. I think it's me. Disagree with you. You should be able to provide no matter how little. No one is asking a man to take the whole burden, but to support. That's a sign that you'll be able to do more when you guys are married. When you guys are married. I'll stop there for now, Coach Michelle.
Okay. I mean, I totally agree, AJ. Giving has really nothing with how much you can afford. Like the essence of giving. I know if you can afford more, it does like a big difference in the quality of your giving, but or the quantity rather of your giving. But we have a say that goes like the quality matters more than the quantity. So at the end of the day, the little that you have, just showing that woman that, hey, I'm here for you, and I value you even more than my belongings, my possessing, and I don't mind sharing the little that I have with you. And yeah, someone maybe mentioned that sometimes you train a girl to school or in through school, and she comes out and say that you are not her kind of man. And I have said here that being a mom myself, I wouldn't advise my son to like take the role of a father in a woman's life. I mean, it's very risky. Marry her and then send her to the moon if you want to, right? Don't do all these things. This reminds us of the letter we had here. If it wasn't last week, maybe the week before. Like you train her, you do all of this thing for her, and then the family decide that you're not good enough for her. So, those are risks that is better to just like not take. But today we are talking about two people who are financially stable. This woman is financially stable. This man is financially stable. And in this particular case, I feel like this man could do better. But guys, we're going to wrap up in a moment, but I want us to do something. We always conclude our letter, our show, with giving them one or two practical advices, right? So I want us to do that. I'm going to start with you, Luke. You just read comments, but you haven't really like commented in a while. I'm going to start with you. Would you give her like one or two practical advice?
Okay. It's very long I spoke. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, what I would advise her to do? It's not big. From the story, she said something. She said, I don't really ask him much. I don't ask him. Maybe that's why he's behaving like this. I don't used to ask him for money. That's why he's behaving like this. I would say that since she has seen, I think, and she does not want it to continue, and the guy in question doesn't want to change, I think she just walk away. She walk away. Since she cannot tolerate this issue in this man's life, this stinginess in this man's life, just for her to walk away. Because I don't see him changing. Because to me, if she eventually married this man, it's going to be a thorn in her flesh, because it's not going to help her family in the future. So just walk away from the relationship. That's my point.
Okay, thank you. Let's hear from you, Miss Elise, or CB first. Whoever want to go first. What are your practical advice you would give to this woman?
It seems Miss Elise is not here, so I'll just go.
Okay.
Can you hear me, ma'am?
Yes, yeah, we can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, so for me, I don't know why she's still in the relationship. This is something about my gender, thinking they can change a full-grown ass man. It's let me not use that word. They're delusional. Not to use the other D, but let me use this one. You're delusional to think you can change a man. If his mother did not change him, you cannot change him. So, auntie, if you see what you don't like, you move on. I'm strongly going to advise her to leave this man. Please don't go to the don't go to the mountain and start praying. It will not work. The Bible says my people perish for lack of knowledge. Don't be foolish. Praying will not change him. Let me tell you, if a man eventually decides to change his lifestyle, just know that he's doing it for himself. That's the only time a man will change. That he makes up his mind. He's like, oh, I need to change my ways. I shouldn't behave like this. That's when a man changes. But if he's telling you I'll change because of you, oh my God, that's a lie. And do you know why I'm saying that's a lie?
Mm.
Because I once dated someone that smokes, and he said he's going to change because of me, but he was hiding and smoking.
Yep.
He thought I did not know. I'm smart now. Yes, of course I don't see ashtray in the house. Yes, I don't see ashtray. But when you come back home and you kiss me, I can taste it in your saliva. So what are you saying? You are still smoking, you are hiding. You now come back, you're like, babe, I did not smoke, you are licking tom tom. Bro, I know you smoked. I told him, I said, change for yourself. Don't change because of me. Because when you change, if you say you want to change because of me, there's that tendency that you keep going back, you keep relapsing. Because I told him I don't like the idea of smoking. Can't stand smoke. I can't stand people who smoke, but I don't judge them. I don't make them feel like they are bad people because they smoke, but I just don't like it. If I'm going to date you, you cannot smoke. We'll have issues. You can drink, but please don't smoke. That smoke, I can't stand it. So he keeps, anytime he goes out and he comes back home, we'll be licking tom tom. That's the sign now. Bro, don't go smoke. You cannot change a grown ass man. Sister, please, let me not waste time. Leave that relationship. Move on with your life. Work on yourself. Learn a skill. Get busy. The right man will come for you.
Amen to
Bye.
that.
Thank you, ma.
All right. So this woman is like, again, whenever you to rate that here, that she has a job, she has a house, so she is financially okay. But what I'm going to tell you is that because I've been there, to that place where you are in a relationship and the other person doesn't provide, the other person doesn't do a lot of effort to make you, to be sure that you're comfortable and well taken care of, even though you're not desperate. And I have come to know that usually it all comes down to your psychology as a woman. And I am afraid to tell you that unless you work on that psychology, unless you work on yourself, you might attract the same kind of man even in the future. So I can tell you that leave this guy, move on. But chances are that the next guy that comes along will still kind of be the same way. Why? Because you attract to you who you are. These men are attracted by your energy. You said something that you don't ask unless you are desperate for it. This is so wrong because deep inside, if I was to go a little bit to look a little bit deeper into your psychic, I would see that you don't feel that you deserve. You feel undeserving. You don't believe that you deserve to be loved. You don't believe that you deserve to be given. You don't believe that maybe you were raised by parents that neglected you. They made you feel undeserving. That's why you have to be desperate before you ask. Maybe because you were used to no as a child. Like every time you needed something, your parents would tell you no. So you develop that coping mechanism that you are not going to ask unless you are desperate for it. So that's the first thing that you need to change. You need to change that mindset. You need to start loving yourself. You need to start giving to yourself. In fact, even if you were to leave this relationship, which is not necessarily the solution, because the issue is deeper than that. You have to start buying yourself gift. You work, you have money. Start cherishing yourself until you are fully convinced that you deserve everything good that this life has to offer. Once you get to that place, you'll be able to attract that likeness. You'll be able to attract the kind of man that will come and match that energy. I told you, for instance, here that if I was you, because I love myself and I believe that I am deserving of all good things. Even the Bible said that all things are yours. So sometimes we cry, we pray, we say, God, please give me this, give me that. And God look at you and be like, foolish kid, I just told you that all things are yours. But because your psychology there is blocking that belief, you are there's a block in there that is making you not come to terms with the fact that all things indeed are yours. Because of that, you just like go about life being miserable and attracting that into your life. So you need to start believing that you deserve these things. You don't have to be desperate to ask for help. It's okay to ask for help. You don't just have to be desperate for a man to provide you support. It's okay for this man to just take you out and spoil you a little. It's okay. You deserve it. It's okay for him to be like, hey, babe, like on a Sunday, to take you to the nail salon and do your nails and just sit there and watch them working on you and just making you feel love. It's okay. You don't have to do desperate. You don't have to be desperate for that. So what I would tell you is that start loving yourself. Start buying gifts to yourself. Start spoiling yourself. And this will change the vibe around you. So you need to talk to this man. Maybe even if you have had this conversation before that, hey, babe, I see that you don't like to give me no. Yeah, change the way of doing it. Even if you yourself as a woman here, you've been struggling with these things, start retraining this man. And training is what? It's not like you're going to change him, but you want to show him how to treat you. And this is true for this relationship or any other relationship. It's time for you to start being like, hey, babe, I would love for you to do this for me. And be so relaxed about it. You don't have to be all stressed out every time you reach out for help. Because what? Start loving yourself. Start doing all these things for you. And you will see it so natural. It will become so natural for you to attract people who will come and put on top of what you're doing already. Right? The Bible says, I so like this the parable that Jesus said. He said that the one, the 5 talents, he gave talents to his servant, and at the end of the day, he said that the person who has, to that person will be given more. The person who has not, even that little will be taken away. But I feel like here, psychologically speaking, you are that person who has not, even though you have a job. And because of that, anyone you attract in your life will come and end up taking even out of the little that you do have. But the moment you shift your mindset to the place of abundance, hey, I am deserving of all these things. Hey, this is good. I deserve to be taken care of. I take care of myself, and I know everyone who comes into my environment will do the same. You will find yourself being added to. You will find yourself attracting the kind of man that will come and add on top of it. I don't know if this makes sense, but I feel like you have some work to do, and you need to do that work. And you will see like it will just happen like magic. You'll be surprised. Even your brother, your sister, your mom, all those people who never used to give you will start giving you, because you have moved to that place of abundance, and more will be added onto it. So that's what I wanted to say. That was my 2 cents about this story. I don't know if anyone wants to say anything else before we pull the curtains.
Yeah, Coach Michelle, you said it all. She has to love herself and start valuing herself, because you can't expect love if you don't even love yourself, because you don't know what to expect. So some women, they set the standard so low, that's why they don't get anything in life, and they attract the same energy that they have. As you said it all. So she should just do what you said, and breaking up, because she said she never asked. If she asked before and he did not give, but this man, we can't fix this man. Shall we'll just try and see. But for the first time, Luke and CV and everybody is in the same accord. That's good. They have to break up. For the first time, all of us agree that this man is no good. Praise God. So she has to leave him. This man is not good. This therapy thing of she has to work on herself, see a therapist, and maybe find people that love themselves and have a different companion. I mean, have new friends that will boost her energy, boost her self worth, and then she will gain confidence in herself. Because there are some girls that will, you see some girls say, "I'm not beautiful, I don't deserve this," because that's what they think. So she has to surround herself with people that believe in themselves to boost that thing in her, and everything will be fine. Thank you.
All right, guys. So we're good, right? We can. Oh, wow. We have a lot of people here watching. I hope I see 81 people now connected to this live, guys. I really hope that you subscribe, that you liked, and also drop a comment, right? But we're gonna stop here for today. Thank you so much for making this a success. Thank you to my friends in the comment section, AJ, Netizen Global, Sanusi, and Comfort, and Juliet, and Zainab. Guys, you are the reason why I keep coming back, and I so love you for that. All right, guys. Can we stop here?
Au revoir, madame. Bonne
Oh,
nuit.
Okay, ma'am. Good
wow.
night, ma'am.
Hi guys. So we'll see you Sunday. Every Sunday, same time, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. We come live. We bring you love under the spotlight. What happened during that week with our celebrities and love and drama. We'll bring that to you, and then also we'll bring a letter from the heart. This is everyday people, you and I, the things that we go through behind closed doors. We bring that to you, and together we talk about it. We bring some light onto it, and hopefully we help one another to gain a little bit of more clarity in how to navigate our personal life and you yourself. So if you want to be if you want your story to be talked about, please, you know how to get in touch. You can get in touch with me, Miss Elise, CB, or Luke. Just send that letter. You know, you have our social media platforms. Get in touch and send your letter. We will come here. We'll talk about it. We'll not call your name, but guess what that will do to you? That will help you see that thing from a different angle, right? So we hope to be able to do that for you. Thank you so much, guys. Take care. We are gonna stop here. Bye.
Across the borders, across the sea, different worlds, one destiny. From the heart, not fantasy. This is love and clarity. Across cultures, across the pain, we choose truth over temporary flame. If it's real, it'll remain. Love across borders, say the name. I've seen tears fall in foreign calls, late night prayers in airport halls. I've heard women question their worth, and men afraid to love out loud. First, I don't sell dreams, I shine a light on healed love, grown love, conscious sight. If you're ready, come sit with me. This table's built for honesty. Is it intentional? Is it honest? Is it healthy? Then let's talk about it. Can it last? Can you handle truth? Can you love right? Then welcome to the room.